Hello grapplers and welcome to a new video. Today we are finally talking about Tekken, and not only Tekken, we're talking about our boy King. Now this is gonna be an overview of King, so I'm gonna provide a few things you might need to do when you're learning King, but the proper guides are gonna come later. So if this is your first time playing Tekken, PDX has a really good guide. I'm gonna leave the guide below so you can learn from the basics to intermediate level how to more or less move around Tekken and the basic tools. So first of all, King, if you never played him in the previous Tekken games, especially Tekken 7, has become more like a poking machine with really good grabs. Before Tekken 7, he had some interesting moves, but since 7, they started mixing Armor King with King, which makes him a better poking character in this game. And also a big difference between King and grapplers in other games is that King has a lot of combos, a lot of situations, ambiguous situations, a lot of 50-50s. First thing you need to know is that his backdash is not the best. He's not the best character to move around. So if you want to do the Korean backdash, you'll notice that it's not as effective as other characters. You don't actually need to rely on Korean backdash that much in this game compared to regular backdash, which is also pretty good. So this is not really bad. I mean, the speed obviously is gonna make a difference. It's faster to do the KVD, but it's still pretty decent to do just backdashes when you're learning the game. Side steps are very good, even King's. He doesn't have the best side step, but it's still pretty buffed compared to his Tekken 7 versions. The good things and the bad things so far, this is still a game where people are developing tech for, so we don't know exactly the tier list, we don't know who's the strongest or who is the weakest at this point in the game, but he seems pretty strong. He doesn't have the best lows in the game, and this is something King has struggled with since forever. They added, for example, down 3, and this is a really decent poke. As you can see here, this is a 17 frame plus 1. So you can use it to start your offensive or just to move around the opponent, escaping some situations, and then go for this just as a let them know poke so they can crouch. They're forced to crouch, and we'll see crouching in a second. Your go-to poke alongside with down 4, the regular poke. Now be careful with down 4s in this game, the regular ones, because now they can be launched. So be very careful. As you see here, this is minus 15, a generic, as they are called in Tekken. Your other low is gonna be down back 3. This low is a little safer than Tekken 7. I believe it's minus 13 now. Minus 14. Some characters can launch you, like Kazuya, but still a very good poke, because on hit is plus 4. So from here you can go into wild standing 4. Maybe even a grab if you want. The problem is how slow it is. 23 frames, people can block it, down parry it. Some crazy people can even just hop kick or delay hop kick. Lows and movement are usually the King's weaknesses, and they are still here. He has some really nice options. So let's see. King has a lot of armor in this game. Back 3 not only does Tornado, the new combo. We're gonna go into combos in a few seconds, but back 3, really good poke. It's unsafe now, so be careful with back 3, but it has armor. It's minus 10, but it has armor now, and it still has the just frame plus 2. While you hit your opponent, you get this animation, and from here you have an alley kick that is guaranteed. Alley kick is down 3 plus 4, by the way. It's another low. I don't consider this a low you'll use in the neutral. You can follow up pressing 4, 4, 4, and 2. This is mostly a knowledge check, because this is so old. He also has a new move, down back 1 plus 2. This move is still something I need to test. If you press 2, you go straight into a safe mid that on hit goes into hit without dash. If you do this and you absorb hits and do nothing, you can punish certain moves with hop kicks or depending on the frames. So this is gonna be like Gigas in Tekken 7, which means this is it's entirely dependent on the move you absorb, and then you'll see what kind of punish you can do. Every move that has a 2 in it, for example, Muscle Buster, which is a grab, I'm gonna tell you about grabs in a second. This is a lot of information. Will not come out because there's a 2 in the move, so the game takes priority and goes for the 2. But that doesn't happen with the 1 move, so you can do a jab out of it, a 4, down 3 even. So you have a lot of options. Anything that is not at 2, you can do it. Giant swing even. So you do have options. So it's something that we still need to analyze and see against what it is useful to just absorb and go for 2, or just absorb and go for hop kick, for example. King in this game wants to be really close to the opponent. You want to be in their face all the time. He has moves to get in. 4-4-1, 4-4, which is also pretty good. Both of them have homing. Up forward 3+4. It's a new kick. If you press back when you hit the opponent, nothing happens. If you just let it go, on hit, King goes into the running animation, his new Jaguar sprint, which you can also do with forward 3+4. Now from the Jaguar run, or the Jaguar sprint, you have several moves. This cannot be teched. They need to dock it. And he also has moves for people docking, like 3, which is a tracking move, 4, a low, 2, which is a safe high, and 1, also a safe Oki launcher, counter hit launcher, or going to that. So he has options. In hit, the sprint has super armor. Do you hear that sound? That is the armor activating, and you can see that it drains a little bit of hit because you're using the hit for the armor. That is pretty useful, and you can access that armor from obviously the kick on hit or just running. Now this makes King very, very scary because you can just get in and start your offensive really, really strongly. Crouch grabs in this game cannot be teched. They cannot tech the grabs. All of them are guaranteed. Now, why is that important? Because there are some moves with King that allow you to hit crouchers, or force crouch, I should say, like this one. And from here, you can enforce your moves, and you'll see that he'll try to sidestep. Let's put sidestep right. And they will not be able to do so. They can try to backdash even after getting hit. This is very strong. I'm not quite sure if they can do something to escape, but that is something I'll need to test. But so far they seem guaranteed. After the Jaguar step 2 or the forward 4-2. And since people love to crouch when King is going for throws, like here, you can also be a little cheeky and maybe hit them with a 1-2 and go for a crouching grab, because you'll know they're gonna duck. People need to guess the 50-50 by crouching if they don't know how to tech the grabs. If they crouch, they're opening themselves to a really nasty mix-up, and they're just taking the damage. They cannot tech that. Good poking, good grabs. That's amazing, right? And it's amazing. So now, before I end the video, because I don't want to give you I don't want to give you guys way too much information, because we're gonna go step by step with King and also with Dragunov. Your back 1-2 is your I-12. Basically, you punish things at 12 frames, and also has good range. But also, it is also very important because this produces one of the easiest tornadoes with King. For example, let's go for a very simple combo. And the combo with a wall running 2+4, which is the Shining Wizard or the power bomb in this case. You can also end the combos with just 2+4, but you deal less damage, so you don't want to do that. But you can if you want. That's a very simple combo you can do with King. You know you get it because people scream, but that is the wall running 2+4, and that is mostly your combo ender for a lot of moves with King, a lot of combos with King. With time, you're gonna start reaching for more combos, and this is a more complex one because not only this is a tornado, also yes, this kick also creates tornado. So you might want to go for that one after certain combinations like this one. That's probably a more advanced combo you're gonna need to go for when you need to do more damage. Second combo I'm gonna give you is from full crouch. Full crouch forward. This combo, this gut punch, is your 15 frame punisher. So against hell sweeps, some blows that whiff, or some characters that you're whiffing, you can go for this one. That's the best combo I found for full crouch 2. Now King has other moves, but again, we're gonna see with time what you can do with them. This is just a general overview. So, is King a good character? Yeah, he is. He's very good. The activation of hit smash is not really that strong, but the distance of the hit smash is pretty crazy. It's like over here, I think. Look at that distance. While the distance is good, it's not your get out of jail free card in this game. It's just a thing you might want to use for whiff punishing. Since they're 15 frames, 15, 16 frames. Oh, King's a little slower. They're not really used for anything but try to whiff punish so far, or to go for an extension. Now extensions with King are not really that interesting. I'm gonna take a look at them in the future, but for just to give you a few examples, if you press the tackle, which is forward 2 plus 3, you're going to hit, and from here you have the extension, you're plus 19. Go for this combo, for example. You can do something like that. I haven't really found out anything that is that strong after hit smash or the hit activation with King. I'm still looking for better combos to show you guys, but that is just one small idea. And I think I've mentioned that if you do down 3 plus 4, you do the people's elbow. I might need to do a video just on how to use the training mode, because this game has a very deep training mode. In the corner, if you produce a splash, let's say with 4-4. If you haven't used your tornado, you can use it here. You can go for the same move, like back 1-2. And the tornado in the corner produces a high splat. And from here you can follow up with anything you might want. The most optimal combos usually are down forward 4-3-4. Or just Giant Swing or Shining Wizard, which are the same move in the corner. So basically this. So that's basically the overview of King. I'm leaving a lot of things out of this video because Tekken is a very complex and deep game, so I'm gonna need a few videos just to let you guys know what to do after each situation with King. My recommendation is just to play the game, try to learn how to move, get comfortable with Giant Swing, with while running, because this is gonna be pretty important. While running is pretty important with King. With time, you're gonna do it. You're gonna need to do it really close to the opponent because you can enforce the mix-up that way. But that is something that it'll take a few. Just to get the hang of doing forward, or forward. Move I forgot. This is why I'm gonna need a few videos. One move I forgot is forward neutral 2. You're also gonna need to use that one. That's a really good powerful low that is plus 7. And I believe it's a little safer now than it was before. Yeah, minus 13. It's a little safer. It used to be minus 14. So we're gonna take our time with King. Again, a few videos to just let you guys know all the tech that there's that you can go for with King. But he's a really fun character. If you like grapplers, this guy right here might be the best grappler I've played in forever. It's my favorite character in fighting games, so I have a really close connection with King. I hope you enjoyed this one. Get ready for more King videos. I'm not gonna stop doing Zangief videos, so don't worry. I'm gonna try to cover as much of King and Zangief and a little bit of Dragunov. We're not gonna drop our boy Zangief. I mean, we expect some buffs. That's it, guys. Thank you as always for being here. Remember that I stream on twitch.tv/Kirupu. If you really like this content, please subscribe. We're gonna reach I hope we can reach the 1,000 subscribers. We're really close. I think we're 870 something. So we're close to 900. Take care, have a great day, and keep playing grapplers. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.